Hey everybody, I'm trying a new filming setup today, which is why I did not get a video up on Friday because I had to rearrange my filming space. So we're coming at you with a Tuesday night video and I am excited. I've been toying around with this thing of doing a theme for each Marvel character. And today we're going to start off with a bang because we're going to do a Hulk themed makeup look, which I know sounds insane, but let's see how it turns out. So first thing we're going to do, as always, we are going to prime our eyes, and we're going to do our eyes first for this look because when you're working with a lot of bright colors like we're going to do today, bright green and purple, so you'll either look like Hulk or Barney. And that's okay. Priming our eyes and doing our eyes first just helps so that we don't have to worry about fallout and having to fix our complexion products underneath. Because they won't get messed up to begin with because we'll already have the eye makeup on when we go to put those on. So that's why I do it this way. And I just use the Profusion Cosmetics Pigment Base in white. That is my favorite thing to use to prime with. That and the NYX Glitter Glue. If you have a chance to get that, I'm currently out of it, but if you can get it, get that. I love that. Now, I don't know if we're going to do a green look with purple accents. Yeah, because the Hulk is mostly green. So we're going to do a green look with purple accents on it. And I am excited because I don't usually do a lot of green in my makeup. So this is going to be fun. First things first, I'm using this ColourPop Just My Luck palette that I've had for a little while. And I'm going to take this very light, almost minty green color. The pans actually do come out of this palette. So, and all my pans got knocked out, so I don't know if chances are is actually this color. And then I'm just gonna apply that in the crease up to my brow bone, and I didn't set that area purposefully because I wanted the green to kind of go all the way up. And I just took that on a fluffy brush, and you can see there's just a slight hint of green there. It's not a very intense green color yet. And if you wanted to, you could probably do this shade all over and do like a 1960s kind of mod look, and that would look absolutely phenomenal. That's not what I want to do today, so I'm not doing that. But like I said, you could if you wanted. Next, I'm going to take a slightly deeper shade and deepen up the crease. This one is called Kiss My Haas, as in Haas avocados. And I'm just gonna apply that right in the crease. Slightly above, but kind of like more in the actual depth of my crease. Because I do have slightly hooded eyes, so I do it a little bit above so you can see it. See, when I have my eyes relaxed. And that, tapping off the excess. And you can close your eyes if you want once you find your crease, or you can just keep them open, whatever you want to do. You can also go back in if you got a little bit too much like I did and take a clean brush or the brush you use for that lightest shade, and go back and blend. Also, if you guys want more wearable looks, let me know, because I can totally do that too. I just like having fun and playing with color. That's kind of what my favorite thing about makeup is because it's just makeup. It washes off. Who cares if it's not what everybody is wearing? Next, I'm going to take this shade called Charmed on a kind of slightly angled fluffy brush. And I'm going to put that right on the outer kind of half of my crease, because I still like having some dimension there. And then I just take it and blend it, because you want it to look very well blended. You don't want to look like you have starts and stops. Now I'm going to take the shade called Mary Jane, which is another kind of deep green. And just kind of blend that on top of Charmed. Just like that. I think I like that. I think we need a more green color, because this is looking good, but it's not really Hulk green. You know, Hulk green is kind of that bright, vivid green. Now, if you wanted to stay within this palette, you could do the shade called Act Natural. That is a very bright kind of lime green. Or you can take, if you have the Friends Revolution collection, and this is the shade, or this is the Joey palette, and the shade called Tribbiani. Again, that is a very, that's a matte green, but you can still use that too. Actually, I think we're going to take a little bit of Tribbiani on this angled brush and just kind of put that, there we go. And see, that changed it from this, which is a very kind of cool toned green, to a more yellow based green. So it kind of helps with the Hulk colors, because Hulk is more of a yellow based green, not a cool toned green. But yet we still have the same depth level, you know. It didn't change the depth or the dimension, it just kind of helped alter the shade or the undertone of that. Now, I've got a little bit more of my white primer on the back of my hand. I'm going to take a flat brush. This is the Thor Love and Thunder collection, brush collection. And I'm just going to apply a little bit more of that primer right on my eyelid. Kind of shaping out a cut crease here, if you will. And if you wanted to, you could pack a white shadow on and be done if that was the look you were going for. I am going to take the shade Act Natural, and I'm going to apply that to the inner part of my eye. Like the inner half or so. Just with that same brush that I used to apply that white primer. Just like that. And that does look like a acid green, which I am totally here for. Now, for the purple shades of this purple and green makeup look, I'm going to use the ColourPop I Lilac You a lot. Which, that is really hard for me to say sometimes. So I'm going to take that same brush and I'm just going to go into the shade Iffy, which is the most gorgeous cool toned purple. And it's a true purple. It's not berry, it's not pinky, it is actually purple. And I'm just going to pack that on the outer half of my eye. Kind of merging with the green a little bit. Just like that. Look at that. That looks so good. I did not know if this look was going to look good. I did not have a plan. That is actually so fun. I kind of want to wear this to work tomorrow. Because it is just different. I mean, look at that. Look at it. You can't tell me that that's not pretty. I won't believe you. All right. So I am actually really happy with the way the eyes come out at this point. We're going to stop, take a little break. I've got some pumpkin spice apple cider. Going to make sure we don't have any fallout on our face where we don't want it. And now we're going to do our foundation and concealer and all that fun stuff. And then we are going to come back to the eyes and do something underneath them, which I've never been a big proponent of doing stuff under the eyes, but I think this look calls for it. I think I have to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix two foundations. I'm going to mix the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, if I have any left in here. I do not. Okay, so that's empty. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear up to 24-hour wear. And I'm just going to put like a pump and a half on my hand. When I was moving my desk, I got glitter all over my my desk. And so I have to be careful of where I put my brushes down because I don't want to get glitter all over them. And I'm just going to take this complexion brush from Moda Cosmetics, and this is the unicorn one. And I'm just going to start applying that to my face. And the best thing about wearing a turtleneck is you don't have to blend all the way down your neck because no one's gonna see it. And look at how that just kind of, you can't see where I put the foundation versus where I haven't. This is like my perfect shade match almost. It's a tiny bit yellowy for me, but then again, I have a lot of pink in my skin, so the yellow kind of helps counteract that. But the depth of it is like perfect. All right, and then just kind of going back over where I put that foundation, making sure it looks beautiful and blended, making sure I don't need any extra anywhere. And then just taking a beauty blender sponge, type sponge, this is not an actual beauty blender, and just kind of going over, soaking up any extra product that I didn't need. Going in with the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the shade Fair Beige, and just applying a tiny bit of that. Well, that's not a tiny bit, that's a lot of concealer. I like the look of a lot of concealer. If you don't wear that much. This is what I find works for me. And I'm just kind of taking that same foundation brush and just kind of spreading it out a little bit. So I'm blending out the edges. Like I said, if you don't like what I'm doing, adapt it. Take what I say and adapt it to what fits for your makeup style and how you like yourself to look. Because that is the most important thing I've learned, that what looks good on somebody else may or may not look good on you. So it's just trial and error. Oh, no! My e.l.f. brow pencil broke. That's not good. That is not okay. I am sad. This is my favorite brow product, and I love it because it's affordable, it's easy, and it makes my brows look darker, which I like because I have very, very light eyebrows, and my hair's not actually that light. You can still see I just got my hair done a few weeks ago, but you can still see I have some darkness in my hair. I mean, it's not super dark. It's not like brown, but it is like a dark-ish blonde. And so I like having a darker eyebrow because it kind of makes it look cohesive between my hair and my eyebrows. But I don't like it to go too dark or too warm because then I just look insane, like a Disney villain. So yeah, these are like my perfect eyebrows because I just fill in the shape as it is. I don't even pluck my eyebrows. I have not plucked my eyebrows tonight, and you can probably tell, and that's okay. All right, next up we're gonna go with blush. And I actually have this Avon blush that is in the shade Rosy Cheeks. And that's the color of it. Y'all don't come for me. I don't know how old this blush is. My aunt gave it to me. She used to sell Avon a long time ago. So suffice to say, it's probably fairly old. But first, before I do the powder blush, I'm gonna put a little bit of powder on my face. It's just the Revolution Cosmetics translucent baking powder. Oh, sorry, got powder all up in my nose and mouth. But I just use it to do a light dusting. I don't actually bake with it. And I'm just going to kind of stipple on the blush a little bit. I'm not applying a whole lot because I don't want to look like a clown, and this is a very intense blush, so just doing a little bit. And I'm actually going to bring it up to my temples a little bit because I do like the way that that looks. And then just take my powder puff or powder brush and just kind of blend. Just like that. Oh. Oh, eyes are itching. That's not fun. Okay. Next up, feels like something's poking me in the eye. I don't know what it is. I'm going to take this LA Colors Metallic Eyeliner in the shade Champagne, I think. It It doesn't really have a shade name, but it looks like a champagne color. And I'm just going to put that in the lower inner rim. And I know you're not supposed to pull your eyes when you do that, but oh well. I'm doing what I know best here. And I got some craziness going on, so I'm just going to take my foundation brush and go back over lightly. There we go. Next, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mirror the same shades that are on the upper lid. And so I'm going to take this purple and kind of put it on the outside half. And kind of flick it up. And on the same on the other side, kind of put it on the outside half. And then kind of flick it up and press it into the crease. Flick it out a little. Take a little bit more and there we go. Just like that. And then I'm going to take the other side and take that green and apply it right there in the inner part. And if you need to clean up, just take whatever foundation, concealer, whatever's left on your brush and clean it up a little. And then we are going to put on some mascara. First, we're going to use our eyelash torture device. And yes, I hold it on there a couple of seconds because I'm neurotic. And this is the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara. I like this on days when I know I'm just going to be doing very little and I know I'm not going to be crying, or I don't suspect I'll be crying because it's not waterproof. So if you know you're going to be crying or suspect it, don't wear this because it will go everywhere. Okay. Now that I've got that on, I am going to do something that is probably a little bit controversial, and I don't care. I am actually going to do my lips with eyeshadow. And I'm going to take the shade called Mary Jane, which is the darkest green, or one of the darkest greens in this ColourPop palette. And just on a flat shader brush. Now, if you have actual green lipstick and lip liner, good for you. I actually don't have one because that's not something that I do very often, if ever. Though I do kind of want to do it more, so I might end up investing in some. So let me know what your favorites are down below. This is just a really fun way of getting to try out a lipstick color that you wouldn't normally wear and seeing how you like it. Right now it's looking kind of crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. Now I'm going to take that Tribbiani shade on that same little flat shader brush, and I'm gonna apply it. Actually, I need to apply something for it to stick to. Let's see, what can I apply that it will stick to that won't change the color too much? I did have a clear gloss up here and I don't know where it went. Okay, so we're going to draw back and punt because I'm going to put some of this eyeshadow primer on my lip. And we're going to use that for the eyeshadow to stick to on my lip. For the darker color, it didn't matter as much. For the lighter color, it kind of does. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just and because it's a yellow green, it's gonna make your teeth look kind of yellow. So just be prepared for that. And as long as you're prepared for that, you'll be okay. I was looking to see if I could find my gloss that I was looking for. Nope, that's okay. So here's the finished look. Let me know what you think. And, oh no, this ain't finished either. How could I forget? We need a highlighter. Duh. Oh, here's my highlighter brush. So we're going to go into this white highlighter that has a very gold shift and put that on. There we go. So please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will try to list everything in the description box below. Let me know who your favorite Marvel character is, and I may do them next on this channel. And thank you so much for all your support. I appreciate you, and look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye!